How you doing, everybody? I'm artist Brian Sheffield. Welcome back. We'll do a little bit more spray art for you today because, well, I'm really liking the way this spray art works. I'm really liking it. Got another canvas pre-prepped for you today. And let's go ahead and throw some stars. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. I don't have a name for this one yet, but we'll come up with something as we work. And let's start off with that. That's pretty good. I'm kind of liking that. Pretty color in there. Maybe we'll call it off-world too. And come in with some little minor mountains here in the back, but we pretty much want to focus on the main thing here. Of course, you see we got our light right here, our sun right in the background, so of course you've got to darken these mountains in the back. Come in there with some green. Gotta have some green on your planet. If you want life on it, you gotta have a little blue and some white. Of course, we'll come off with it like that, and make it look kind of crazy. Let's see if we can come off with some fluorescent orange in there and see what happens. Oh yeah, I like that. I really like that. Let's get of course, darken it in it on the background there. And I come in with that one, and let's put one right here. Let's make an little ice planet. Make an ice planet. See what that looks like. See if we can come off with something kind of cool. See what we can get there. Okay. Now we want to come in with black on these outside edges. I know I'm using some pretty big cans, and you can't see everything. It's kind of hard to work around them, folks. Definitely want atmosphere. But all the atmosphere doesn't have to be the same color. You can come off with some different color off in there. A little light blue atmosphere for this one. And let's see what we can make right here. Since we got this sun going on here, we want some red. That's blue. We want some red and some orange and maybe some yellow in there. Been using this yellow some, and I really like this yellow a lot. It's a pretty good yellow. And I'm really enjoying using it. Get some green off in this one, Pete. Another plant. You gotta have green on your plant. A little light blue. Some white. Watch what happens when we do this. just like that. Then you want to come back with this white for atmosphere. Right there around that planet. And put that down. And we're gonna do some other neat stuff going on here. No, I done laid all this once, but you're really gonna get some crazy color up in there because it's a new fluorescent orange that I bought, and haven't used it yet. This is the first time. Let's see what we can get going on in there. See, I think I want dark blue off in there too. Little black here and there. Yeah, we got to get some multicolors going on there, people. Fly it around some more. We don't have to throw stars again. For sure. Because we just got to have them the way this is coming out. Okay, remember, come back with that fluorescent orange and really do some trippy stuff when you cover it up just like that. I think we need some white up in here. Because you know what? I'm just not liking it so far. Orange. I like that pretty good. I like that pretty good. Somehow that don't look right. Right down off in here. Well, that blue's acting up. Guess it's time to get rid of it. Everybody, there's time for everything, I guess. And well, let's throw some more stars off in there. After we that paint does weird things. It creates a tumble effect between them two tall pieces right there. Anyway, when you come over this with a clear coat, which I don't have right now, then you can do all kinds of sorts of amazing, neat things. You know what? There is something I wanted to come across with. I haven't done a shooting star in a while, and I think maybe we could do one. Kind of come off like that. Give us a shooting star in there, and you know what? We need that clear up in there. Kind of bring this out. kind of give it a sheen, and as it sits, that color will pop out. So we want to kind of lift our planets, be real careful, and of course you got this, and you got your sun, and we're going to do something with this sun and make it look like it's casting light. What you want to do is, we'll dry this out some, because remember, when you pull them planets, that all them fumes are still sitting up under that lid, so you got to kind of air it out, because it stays wet until you lift the lid. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this yellow, and remember, spray off on something, and then you can do some really wild shit if you want to. You ain't got to. But you know what? I think I'm just going to use the paddle. There's the paddle. There it is. You can just use the paddle and do something kind of basic like that. You do something kind of like that, and put the yellow back away, and then re-pull this. And ooh, that's not exactly what I would call a clean line, people. So if you make a mistake like that, pretty bad mistake like I just did, and you can come back and clean it up as long as you do it fast. Make a clean line like that. And it almost makes it look like there's a planet, there's a moon there with a star behind it. So let's go ahead and do a little mountain background. Pull that up real quick. Looks like I'm only going to have to use 2 stencils on this one, people. Like I said, you can come back and highlight these mountains a little bit if you want to, or you can leave them plain. Depends on how it looks. I think I'm pretty happy with that. We're going to call this Off-World 2. Y'all have a good one.